we have to write the test scenarios, and the second thing is we are going to write something called as the test cases. We are going to write the test cases. And obviously, I've told you scenarios are just to understand the flow or to understand all the possible ways what can be done, what cannot be done. For that, we are going to write the test scenarios. Whereas for the execution process, if you want to do, we have to always go with this test cases. So that difference was clear for everyone. Good. Now, if I want to write the test scenarios, you tell me now what all things I should have. To start writing the test scenarios, what all things we should have to write the test scenarios. Like in modules, what you are saying, module should be there. When you're writing test scenarios, is the application ready? So first is compulsory, we should have the requirement document. Without requirement documents, we cannot write the scenarios. Okay, so if requirement document is there, then we can start writing the scenarios, correct? Now, think carefully and speak. I want to write the test cases. Let's assume requirement document is ready and I have written the test scenarios also. To write the test cases, what all things I should have? Let's assume like this. First thing is I should have the requirement document should be there. To write the test cases, what should be there? Application should be there. Very good. That means you have just got up now, still you have not brushed your teeth also. I have understood now. To write the test cases, test scenarios should be there. Yes or no? Let's assume the second point, the test scenarios should be written. Okay. After writing the test scenarios, then we can start writing the test cases. Now, requirement document is required or not required? Requirement document is required or not required? To write the test cases, I'm saying. Because everyone knows how the test case looks like. Requirement is required or not required? Some 3 people say why it is required. Why you are saying required? Good. Now one fellow says no sir, not required. Good. People who are saying required, tell me why it's required. People are saying not required, tell me why you are saying not required. Boss. See, in scenarios you observe, simply you are talking whatever you want to like, we may forget something. All that is not what I'm expecting. My question is, if you want to write the test cases, already the test scenarios are there. Even the test scenarios are there, requirement document is required because, see, in test scenario, if you take one example of a test scenario, enter valid login and home page must be displayed. Correct? But in a test case, what that username should accept, what that password should accept, all those things are written or not written. Everyone has seen a test cases. So what username should accept, what password should accept, correct? All multiple values. So now username, password values should be derived from scenarios or it should be derived from requirement document. Whatever the inputs we are deriving, whatever the inputs we are writing in the test cases. Okay, all those inputs are taken from the scenarios or from the requirement. Inputs information. Input information. Le Nandakumar, ni Majjina Badiya le. Is it there in the scenario? I have written the inputs. Did you attend the class yesterday, first of all? Correct. Requirement document says, guys, username should accept 3 alphabets. Password should accept what? Everything is written in the requirement document. So to write the test cases, we should have requirement document, because inputs will be derived only based on the requirement document. Second, we should have scenarios so that already the flow will be clear for us. Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear? Yes. Now, third thing, observe. Third, and very important thing, guys. Very important thing. Now, you observe. Choose the color of a pen. Now, let's assume like this. I want. Okay, this fellow is writing one test case. Assume he's a test engineer number 1. He wrote one test case on compose feature. He has written a test case, and he wrote in this order. The second test engineer number 2, he is also writing one test case, and this fellow is writing a test case on inbox. He is writing a test case on the inbox. This fellow is writing in this format, round format he is writing. The third person, let's assume example, I'm writing a test case on a chat. And he's a third test engineer. This fellow is writing, let's say, in this order or in this format. That means everyone is writing the test cases in their own format. Yes or no? Everyone. The first person is writing in his own format. The second person is writing in his own format, and third person is writing in his own format. Now the problem is, due to some reason, I am giving this fellow is suddenly he is dead. Let's say so. Suddenly he is dead. Suddenly this fellow is also dead. Now these cases, if I give it to the third test engineer and ask him to execute it, it's very tough for him to execute. Tell me why. Now, if I hand over my cases to you and I'm saying start executing it, that will be very tough for you. Why? He will not understand because the format is different, or the template is, the format is different, or the template is different. 1 minute, guys. He don't know test scenarios. Anna, Yogendra, hello. What is my question? What is your answer? Where is test scenarios here? Okay, other people are you understanding, guys? So everyone using a different format. Okay, everyone is using different format. And yesterday I already told you guys, for testing, are we using the scenarios or the test cases for test execution process? Correct. Cases, scenarios cannot be used for testing. It is only for understanding. That's why, guys, they say whenever you want to write a test case, okay, there is something called as test case template. What is the meaning of a template? English meaning I'm asking, that's all. English. Generally, what is the meaning of a template? Let's assume test case template. Template is nothing but a format. Okay, because everyone has seen a bug report template, so I don't have to spend time here. So compulsory, they have to give me the template. Now, my lead is going to give this template. Now, if they give me the template, all of them will write in the same sequence or a different sequence. Suppose the template is given, then everyone will write in the same sequence or a different sequence. Correct? Sequence will be same. Very good. How about the attributes? How about the attributes? Attributes of the test cases? Attributes also will be the same. And so he is also writing in same format. You are also writing in same format. The third person is also writing in same format. Now, will everyone will understand it easily or not? Everyone understand easily or not? Yes. Okay. So now the summary is, listen carefully. Everyone listen carefully. There are two types of test documents. One is the test scenario. Second one is the test cases. To write the scenario, you have to give me the requirement document. But if I want to write the test cases, requirement document should be there, scenarios I should have completed, and give me the template. With these three, I can start writing the test cases. Is it clear till now? All Narendra Modi and Yediyurappa who came now, I will not repeat. You are busy in yesterday night meeting. Other people, clear? Now listen carefully. Carefully listen. Second important point. Think and then give me the answer. Okay. Now I said to write the test cases, these three things should be there. One common sense question. Let's assume I don't want to write the scenario. I don't want to write the scenarios. Just based on requirement document and test case template will also be given. Can I write the test case or not? Understand. Don't give me fat answer. You are not Rajinikanth. Control, Pushpita. Control yourself. You are not a Rajinikanth. When some question is asked, wait for at least 1 minute. You wait. First, to understand what question I'm asking. Requirement is there and template is there. I'm saying a scenario we don't want. Directly start writing the test cases. Can we write or we cannot write? Think and talk. Amit Kumar, we cannot. Give me answer why. Amit Kumar said, no sir, we cannot write. Tell me why. Other people are saying, yes sir, we can write. People who are saying we can, so they're not giving any justification. Simply they're saying, boss, same suicide example you take yesterday, same suicide example you take. When I said I want to commit suicide, I planned so many things first. Whether I will hang or I will cut or I will train, that, this, everything I have planned. But sometime I will not plan anything. Directly take a knife and cut and die. Possible, not possible? Yes. So boss, many companies, what they do, they don't give time to write the test scenarios. They say understand the requirement and directly start writing the test cases. Is my voice clear for other people? Nandini, your network problem. Observe guys. So directly what I'm saying, open the requirement, understand the requirement. Instead of writing this high level, G level, directly start writing the in detail test case only. That is also possible. Is it clear? There is no rule that compulsory we have to write a test scenarios. And second thing, only 50 to 60% of the company guys, they say always better to write the scenarios and then go for test cases, so that the more clarity will be there. Are you understanding what I'm saying? It's always better first to write the scenarios, and then once you have a good hold on the requirements, then go for the test cases. But many companies says, boss, let's not waste time on writing the test scenarios. Directly we can write the test cases also. Now, what is the problem for you people in interview? Tell me. As I said, you 50% of the company will write, 50% they will not write. What is the problem for you guys? Problem. Time consuming. Anna, Pooja Kumari, Dammaya, don't torture. Anything you ask, time consuming, time saving. Time consuming, time saving. You should beat your English teacher first. Next, what is the problem for you in interview? Because two options I'm giving you. I can write it directly, or some company will write test scenarios. Yeah, in interview, now you will be confused what to tell. What to tell? Sir, should I say that we write scenario and then we write test cases? Or directly I should say that we write test cases? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because you don't know which company is that. You don't know which company is that. Now listen carefully, guys. You don't bother about this company, that company, all this nonsense. In interview, when they ask you what all things we should have to write the test cases, remember what all things we should have to write the test cases. You say compulsory we should have a requirement document, we should have the scenarios and test case template. Then only we can write the test cases. Suppose you will cross question. Okay, scenarios I don't want. Can I directly write the test cases? What is your answer? You say yes, sir. But we may miss some scenarios. We may miss some scenario, but we can write. Is the explanation clear, guys? Now, everyone, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Song. Okay, listen. That note I will give you. That note I'll give you. Wait. First, have you understood this concept here? Clear, everyone? Done. Take a fresh page and write the heading as test case. Dibu, refill. Write a fresh page and take the heading as test cases. Write the heading as test cases. Write the definition now. First point, test case is an in detail document. Test case is an in detailed document. Test case is an in detailed document that consists of step-by-step procedure, that consists of the step-by-step procedure to test the application. Test case is an in detailed document that consists of step-by-step procedure to test the application. To test the application. First point is done. That consists of step-by-step procedure to test the application. Second point. In test case, In test case, we write all the navigation steps. In test case, we write all the navigation steps, comma, inputs. In test case, we write all the navigation steps. Tarun, I'm continuing, Tarun, I'm continuing. Okay. So test case, we have the navigation steps, comma, the inputs, comma, the expected results. Inputs, the navigation steps, and the expected results. Inputs, navigation steps, and the expected results, which are required to test the application. Which are required to test the application. Which are required to test the application. Next, third point. To write the test cases, we should have following things. To write the test cases, we should have following things. To write the test cases, we should have following things. Requirement document should be there. To write the test cases, we should have following things. Requirement document should be there. Requirement document should be there. To write the inputs for test cases. Requirement document should be there to write the inputs for test cases. To write the inputs for test cases. And second, to write the input for the test cases. And second, scenarios should be written. Debo, scenario should be written. Scenario should be written. Scenario should be written. Scenario should be written to understand the flow of the application. Scenario should be written to understand the flow of the application. Scenario should be written to understand the flow of the application. And finally, test case template should be there. And finally, test case template should be there. And finally, test case template should be there to maintain the uniformity. Test case template should be there to maintain the uniformity. To maintain the uniformity. to maintain the uniformity, so that every test engineer will write in same manner, so that every test engineer will write in same manner, with same attributes. So that every test engineer will write in same manner with the same attributes. Same manner with the same attributes. Done? That point is done. Next slide, one more point. Fourth point, I think. Next point. Once the test cases are ready, once the test cases are ready, the whole test execution process, once the test cases are ready, the whole test execution process will be done. The whole test execution process will be done only by referring to test cases. The whole test execution process will be done only by referring to the test cases. Only by referring to the test cases. Done. Yes. Okay. Now, guys, there is no single line definition for the test case. Remember that. So when they ask you what is a test case, you have to explain all these 4 points you are going to explain. Now, so to write the test cases, as I said, a requirement should be there, scenario should be there. You know what is a requirement document. You know what is a scenario also, you know. And I said the template should be there. You have already seen the template also. Yes or no? Everyone knows how the template looks like. For regression, 1 day has spent on that itself. Now you observe. See, here I am demonstrating an example of a login test case. Okay. See this login test case. Yellow color, whatever you are seeing, these are the attributes: test case name, test case type, requirement, module, status, severity, all these things are there. Then we'll have step number, description, inputs, expected results, actual status, comments. This is a body portion. And we have footer also. Date, the author who has written, who has reviewed, who has approved. Our job is we have to just fill this attributes, or we have to fill this template. Correct? Like this, guys. For every module, we write one separate test case. For every sub module, we are going to write one test case. Are you understanding my language? Are you understanding my language? Suppose loan, we have a personal loan, we have a home loan, we have a marriage loan. For every sub module, we are going to write one separate test cases. So there may be a 300 and 400 test cases also. Yes or no? Okay, just remember this in your mind, how the test case looks like. As I said, we have already seen this. So easily we are going to write some 300, 400 test cases we are going to write. Now, different test engineers are writing the different cases. Example, I am assigned with login module. You are assigned with compose or inbox. So all the people will write the test cases on same module or different modules. Everyone will write the test cases on same module or different module. Screen is not visible. I know. I have only hidden the screen. Forget about screen. First, to give this answer first. Everyone is writing test cases on same or different module. Correct? Everyone is writing the test cases on different modules. Okay. Now, guys, assume your manager gave you 2 months, 3 months of time to write the test cases. Okay. And he says by July 1st week, everyone have to complete writing your test cases. Is my statement clear? By July 1st week, everyone make sure that all of you have completed writing your test cases. 1 minute, I want to show one screen. I don't know that is there or not. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me search for that screen. Give me 1 minute. Many students are psycho fellows. Some 10 people are logging now. Imagine. I don't know why they're logging, but probably they want to hear my voice and then only they'll get sleep, I think. So they're logging now. Great people. Okay. The screen is not there. Correct. To give the attendance, that's all. Okay. Observe, guys. Observe. Assume that writing test case is completed. Can you assume? Because you know how the template looks like. At least you have a knowledge the content of the test cases. You know the content of test cases. All of you just assume that writing test case phase is completed, and every test engineer has written hundreds and hundreds of test cases. You have written some 150 test case. I have written some 200 test case, or the other test engineer has written some 100, 150 test cases. Now, guys, as I said, the deadline was given to me by July 2nd. You should complete writing all the test cases. Now, manager will call you for a meeting. He'll ask you, all you guys, have you completed writing the test cases? Okay. I will say yes, sir. Second person says yes, sir. Third person says yes, sir. Now tell me, can these test cases have some mistakes? Can these test cases have some mistakes? Okay, you try to give me the answer. What the type of mistakes? Because you know how the test case looks like, correct? I have written one test case. What type of mistakes are possible? Tell me. Anna, Dilip, don't give me one word answer here. Don't give me one word answer. What type of mistake? Give me a sentence. Choosing a wrong module for writing test case. Others, that is not possible only. We may miss some attributes. Possible. 20 attributes are there. In urgency, I would have forgotten to fill some attributes. I will agree. Pushpita, perfect. We may miss some navigation step. Uma, possible. Some navigation steps may be missed. Some inputs may be wrong. Good. So see, guys, common sense. There are three main items in the test cases. Inputs are there, navigation steps are there, expected results are there. I may give wrong data or I may miss some data. Yes or no? Either I may give some wrong data, I may miss some data. And sometimes what happens? I may misunderstand the requirement and write a wrong navigation step only. Correct? Write a wrong navigation steps only. That's why what they said, guys. That's why what they says. Once writing of test cases is completed, okay, as soon as the writing of test case is completed, you cannot directly start execution process. Is my statement clear? As soon as writing is completed, you cannot directly start the execution process because test case may have some mistake. Writing test cases, I'll teach you in the last. My assumption is already writing is completed. Compulsory, let us do one round of test case review process. Compulsory, the test case review process should go on. Means by July 1st, everyone has completed writing the test cases. Good. From July 1st till July 10th, don't start testing. Let us have the review process. What is the English meaning of a review process, guys? Simple, straightforward word. Let us neatly do one round of review process. Means what? Review means what? Okay, we have to cross check. And as I said, you guys, totally there are some 400 test cases which are written. Just assume there are 400 test cases which are written. Now my first question is, this is a very simple concept, okay? Can I review my own test case? Good process or bad process? Dammaya, don't give me wrong answers. Better you don't give answer only. Can I review my own test case? No. Because if I ask you, how are you? Are you smart? You are not smart. Are you handsome or are you beautiful? What is your answer? All boys, are you handsome? All girls, are you beautiful? What is your answer? Correct. Yes, sir. I almost look like Pawan Kalyan, sir. And girls, sir, I almost look like, I don't know who is happening heroine nowadays. Who is happening heroine nowadays? Give me the answers. Boy should give this answer. Samantha, Rashmika, very good. Next, Rashmika, Alia Bhatt. Next, Shilpa Shetty. Nimaji, she's auntie olay. Waste fellow. Still you are in old trend only. Or else you are my age, I think. Deepika Padukone. Sai Pallavi, I don't know who is she only. Katrina Kaif. See, now everyone is... One rascal fellow is saying Pooja Kumari. So, good. Okay, done, guys. Done, Appa. Done. Come back. Observe. So what I'm trying to say is, no. Boss. First listen. First point, no one can review their own test cases. That is point number one. Second, use common sense and tell me, guys, can a lead review the test cases? Common sense, understand. Can a lead review all the test cases? Why no? Rakshita says, no, sir, not possible, sir. Why? He didn't write test cases. No. Like reason is very simple. Boss, I said there are total 400 to 500 test cases are there. There are total 500 test cases which are written. If you tell lead to sit and review all the test cases, he will say, boss, I don't want lead position. I will be normal test engineer only. Can one person review all the 400, 500 test cases? Is it possible practically? Correct? 100% no, guys. So now listen. 5 minutes, I'll neatly explain you how to review the test cases. Everyone concentrate. Everyone concentrate. Okay. Let me teach you the process, guys. Let me teach you the process. Very simple diagram I'll draw here. Before that, let me write this. There is one person called as author. There is one person called as an author. What is the meaning of an author? General English meaning. Author means what? Who wrote the test cases? Perfect. That means, can I say author is also one test engineer? Let's say test engineer number 3, something. Author is also test engineer. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, guys. This author has written one test case. I'll write that. Second one. There is one person called as reviewer. Okay. Remember, guys, reviewer is also a test engineer. Okay, reviewer is also a test engineer. That means, listen carefully now. No sound. They're not audible. Audible, guys? Audible, not audible, audible. Well, then your mistake. Observe. So author is also a test engineer, reviewer is also a test engineer. Now, can I say every author is a reviewer and every reviewer is an author? Right or wrong? Like only 4 or 5 people are saying not audible. It's your mistake. All other people, please respond. Am I audible neatly? Completely audible. That means, guys, your mistake. Observe, guys. Observe. Done. See, please listen to the statement. Every author is a reviewer and every reviewer is an author. Means every test engineer writes test cases also, and every test engineer reviews the other test cases also. So what lead does is, suppose I have written some 200 test cases, guys. Okay. Suppose I have written 200 test cases. Out of these 200 test cases, 100 cases, my cases will be reviewed by test engineer number 2, and remaining some 150 test cases will be reviewed by the second person. Are you understanding? But lead will decide that. Who should review whose test cases? That decision is always taken by lead only. And second, when the review process is starting, the writing process is done, writing process is not completed. There are 4 test engineers in a team. There are 4 test engineers. Let me write that also. Now, writing phase is completed or not completed. Let's say 4 test engineers, 4 test engineers in the team. Correct? Writing process is fully completed. Writing process is fully completed. Then only we are going to start this review process. So lead will decide who will review whose test cases. All those concepts will be decided by your lead itself. Who are these fellows not audible? I don't know. Guys, other people, it's audible. For 4 or 5 people, it's not audible. You log out and log in. I'm not sure. What's the problem? Any people are saying it's audible and clear. Done, guys. Let me continue. Observe. Okay, look at the diagram, guys. So I said lead is going to decide who will review whose test cases. Now what happened? This author has written one test case. Guys, let me take it as some test case. And as I said, you know the content of the test case. Let's assume this is my test case number 15. One example I'm taking, that's all. This is my test case number 15. Obviously, test case consists of the header, the body, and the footer. Torture. Not audible. All of you log out and log in once. 1 minute, guys. Let me restart the session. Let me see. 1 minute, all of you. Is it clear? I'll restart the session. Is it clear? I'll restart. You also log in once again. How many of you are clear? I don't know. No. Many people, I don't know, it's getting logged out also automatically. That's okay. Let me restart the session once. Let me restart it. We have an author, then we have a reviewer, author and the reviewer. Author, he wrote one test case. Assume that this test case is nothing but some test case. This is some test case number 9. Obviously, this test case will consist of your header portion is there, body portion is there, footer portion is there. All different contents are there inside this test case. This is test case number 9. Now, author, what he does, guys, he is going to mail this test case to the reviewer. He is going to mail it to the reviewer. He will send a mail. Le reviewer, please review my test case. But remember, guys, he may send 30 test cases or 40 test cases, whatever the lead has told. Is it clear? He will not send only one test case. I am taking example as one test case. Clear? Yes, but he may send some 30 or 40 test cases also, whatever the lead has assigned. Now he's going to assign some 30-40 test cases. He's going to send it to the reviewer. Now, as soon as the reviewer get a mail, what he will do, tell me. The reviewer got a mail. What is he going to do? What is going to do? He'll go through the test case. See, because all of you understand one simple concept. Concept is, you are wrong. He cannot directly start finding the mistakes in Imaji. How can he find the directly mistakes? Tell me. First of all, this reviewer, does he have the knowledge of this module or does not have? Does he have the knowledge of this module? So obviously no. Obviously no. So listen what he does. Listen what he does. Carefully listen, everyone. Reviewer, first whatever mail he got, that test case number 9, he is going to open the test case number 9 first. First, he has to open the test case number 9. In this test case number 9, somewhere they would have mentioned the requirement number. This test case is written for the requirement number, let's assume 4. Okay, this test case is written for the requirement number 4 and for some module. Now, guys, the reviewer is going to open that particular test case. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, that reviewer is going to, 1 minute. Now the reviewer, what he does, he opens that requirement number. He sees first he'll open the test case. Okay, then he will see what is that requirement number. In that requirement number 4, he is going to open that requirement also. So he will open the requirement number 4 and tell me what he will do now. He will open the requirement number 4 and what is going to do now. Tell me first. So what review will aim? First he has to understand the requirement number 4. Okay, first he is going to understand this. So open the requirement number 4 and understand the requirement. Yes or no? Without understanding, how can he directly start reviewing the test case, guys? Common sense. So first 10-15 minutes, he will go through. Once he feel, yes, I have understood the requirement number 4. Once I've understood the requirement number 4, now what he does, now once he understand the requirement, then he start reviewing the test cases. Am I clear? This is very important point for me. He cannot directly open the test cases and start understanding. So first he will open. First he'll open the test case for which requirement this particular test case is written, and then he start understanding that requirement. After understanding, guys, now that fellow is going to find so many mistakes. Who is going to find the mistakes? After understanding, he's going to find the mistake. Correct. Test engineer number 5. But we should use a word called as reviewer. Reviewer is going to find so many mistakes. Like. Done. Yeah, mistakes. Okay. Mistake may be, as we have already discussed, the missing or I can say the wrong, missing or the wrong, it can be the navigation steps, or don't. One minute, guys, 1 minute. Current hoಯ್ತಾ? Guys, take a photo of this once, fast. Everyone take a photo till now. Everyone take a photo. 1 minute. My power is going, that's the reason. 1 minute, take a photo. Took the photo. Okay, I'll continue, we'll see. Okay. But you are some test case number 5. One Excel sheet he has written. So this test case number 5, I sent it for the review process. Okay, test case number 5 was sent to the reviewer, and I said that reviewer is also an author only. Means every test engineer write the test cases and they will review also. Now what this reviewer did? Reviewer, first point, he opened the test case. He opened the test case number 5. Then identify the requirement number. Correct? Yes or no? Can I say that? First, he'll open the test case and he will identify the requirement number. After identifying the requirement number, he identifies for which requirement the test case was written. After identifying the requirement number, he is going to second step, he is going to understand the requirement, understand the requirement. Let's assume the requirement number is some number, pi only. Oh no, some different number I'll take, otherwise something different. No. This test case was written for the requirement number 3. Understand the requirement number 3. After understanding, then third step, he is going to start reviewing the test case. Start reviewing the test case number 5. So these 3 points are clear, guys. Now start reviewing the test case number 5, correct? Now after this, observe, when I started reviewing, obviously I am going to find the mistakes. Find the mistakes in the test cases. Find the mistakes like there may be wrong or missing, whatever it is. It may be wrong or it may be missing inputs, okay, and the navigation steps. Now the question is, guys, see, he may find 10 mistakes or 15 mistakes or 20 mistakes, whatever it is. Now all these mistakes, whatever he's finding, can he himself change it? Understand the question neatly. The reviewer is identifying the mistakes, correct? Reviewer is identifying the mistake. Oh, there is a problem here. There's a problem here. This is not correct. That is not correct. When he is identifying the mistake, can he himself change the test case? Because he knows where is the problem. Why no? Why no? If you're saying no, why no? No, sir, his job is to review. No, I don't want that answer. I know that author means writing test cases, reviewer means this. No, that is also wrong answer. Can he, author is different? No. He should get it clarified. No. Simplest answer, guys. Listen. See, reviewer is finding the mistakes, I'll agree, correct? Finding the mistake like wrong, this. But sometimes, can it happen that reviewer is only wrong? Possible or impossible? Possible or impossible? Correct? That means test case was correct only. Understand what I'm saying? Whatever navigation steps and inputs were written, it was correct. But since the reviewer has misunderstood, he is making a right test case into the wrong test case. Correct? That's why what they say, guys. See, author is going to mail the test case. Okay, he is going to mail the test case number 5 to the reviewer. Now this reviewer, whatever mistakes he's finding, right? Carefully listen and concentrate, very important. Now he found some mistake, okay? Whatever mistakes he's finding, guys, reviewer, what he does, he prepares 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Okay, guys, listen now. Listen. So whatever mistake he's finding, right? He's documenting this. He opens one separate document. And he's this I can call it as a review comments. Everyone understand the meaning of a review comments? I am writing all the review comments. Okay, just assume 1 minute. Review my comments. My comments are my first comment, boss, this is not working. I mean, here input is missing. This have a separate document is there, I'll show you. Second, this is a mistake I have found in your test cases. Third, fourth, five. Totally, I have found a 10 mistakes in your test cases. Am I clear? Am I clear, guys? Totally, I have found a 10 mistake. So separately, I have written all those 10 mistakes. Separately, I have written. And I said you, reviewer does not have permission to change the test cases because sometimes the reviewer may also be wrong. Possible, not possible? Possible, not possible. Correct. Sometimes he may also be wrong. That's why now what reviewer does, guys? Once this review comments is ready, reviewer, 1 minute. Reviewer, what he does, he is going to send a mail back to the author. Tell me, what is he sending back? To give me the answer. Now, reviewer is going to mail what? He is going to mail what? That's all. He is going to mail the review comments. And review comment is also a document. Remember that point. Test case is also a document. Okay. Review comment is also a document. He is going to mail, boss, this problem. Once he sends the review comments to the author, what is an author job? Tell me. What is the job of an author now? What will he do? What he do? Okay, observe. Now this author, first point, he is going to open the review comments and read them. Right? First is neatly go. He's saying this is a problem. He's saying this is a problem. He's saying this is the problem. After reading this, listen carefully. This is very, very important point for me. Second point, do the changes in test case only if required. Only if required. Because as I said, you guys, out of these 10 comments, can it happen that 2 comments are invalid comments? Possible? Out of these 10 comments, 2 comments are invalid comments. Whatever 10 mistakes you told me, 8 mistakes I have verified. I have verified all the 8 mistakes. But remaining 2 is a wrong thing. So I am saying, do the changes in test cases only if required. After the changes are done, once again, should he send the mail or not required? I changed my test case. I have updated my test case, or I have modified my test case. Should I change it back once again or not required? Correct. Again, I'm going to send it back to the reviewer. Now tell me, guys, this process goes on until what? Author will change. Again, he'll send it back to the reviewer. Again, reviewer will check really everything is proper or not proper. So this love story between the author and the reviewer, this process goes on until what? Can I say until both are satisfied? Correct. Until both are satisfied. When I say both are satisfied, reviewer should say, yes, your test case is a perfect test case. So both agrees that yes, boss, everything is working fine. That is nothing but both are satisfied. Am I clear till now? Yes. So step number 1, author wrote a test case. He sent it to the reviewer. Reviewer opens the test case. So this is the point number 2. Okay, this is the point number 1. Author is going to send a test case to the reviewer. Reviewer opens a test case, identify the mistake, identify the requirement number, understand it, and start reviewing. After that, this is step number 3. He is going to find some mistakes. All these mistakes he is writing in a review comments. And after that, he is going to send it back to the author. Author will open it, he will read it. If really changes are required, he will do it. Process goes on until both are satisfied. Okay, now the problem is, guys, can it happen that author and reviewer are friends? Is it possible? Yes, the author and reviewer are friends, so they are trying to cover their mistakes. Correct? So they're going to cover this mistake. That's why what they say, guys, boss, whenever you are sending a mail to the reviewer or reviewer, whenever you are writing your comments and sending to the author, compulsory, both of you remember, compulsory, when you are sending, when you are sending, compulsory, both of you should keep the team lead or the test lead. Keep the test lead in a CC. Do you know the meaning of CC? Keep the test lead. Everyone should know that. That is, keep the test lead in CC or keep him in loop. I can also use a language called as keep him in loop. And guys, remember one more thing. Why you should keep them in the loop is because finally, he approves the test case. Finally, the TL should approve the test case. Means he is the one finally who is going to decide whether your test case is perfect or not. The author and the reviewer, you cannot decide it. So whatever the mail communication is going between you both guys, compulsory keep me in CC. And finally, I am the one who is going to decide whether your test case is perfect or not. Now tell me, is this process required for every test case or not? Is this process required for every test case or not? Correct? So every test case, we compulsory undergo this process, guys. This whole concept, I call it as test case review process. Easy. It is just a story, I'll tell you. It's just a story. Have you understood this story? Yes. Now observe. Since the lead says that whenever author, you are sending a mail, keep me in CC. Reviewer, when you are finding mistakes and sending, keep me in CC. Will they do this review process seriously or not? Will they do it seriously or they'll not do it seriously? Correct? 200% they will do seriously because lead is watching each and everything. Lead is watching each and everything, so 100% they'll be serious. Is the diagram clear? So everyone, I'll give you 3-4 minutes. Only diagram you write, points I'll give you guys. Points I'll give you, quickly write the diagram. And out of 360 people, 320 from 40 people have not logged in because why, you know, since we restart the session, those zeros should have this one. Okay, done. Leave it. Write it. Notes I'll give you. Just write the diagram first. Take the heading as test case review process and write the diagram. Please write quickly, guys. Sir, 10 minutes is my expires interview, sir. Can I leave? You leave, Mano. You leave and take a backup. That's all. You talk to any, call any of your friend and take a notes from it. No problem. I'll complete the notes for this. So first I'll complete the notes for this. Again, we have a review template, some stories are there that I'll teach them. You take a backup. Copied, guys. Okay, right. There's no technical thing here. This is just a story of how do we cross check other document. That's all here. Harita, is it done? Don't waste time in writing. Need handwriting, handwriting with all colors. All of right, guys. Test case review process. Right, the first point. Test case review process. First point. Once we complete writing the test cases, test case review process. First point. Once we complete writing the test cases, and before we start the execution process, we follow strictly We follow strictly one round of test case review process. We follow strictly one round of test case review process. We follow strictly one round of test case review process to identify. We follow strictly one round of test case review process to identify and fix the mistakes in test cases. To identify and fix the mistakes in the test cases. To identify and fix the mistakes in the test cases. Dana. Okay, second point. Author writes the test cases. Author writes the test cases and send it to the reviewer. For the review process. The author writes the test cases and send it to the reviewer for review process. Next point. The reviewer opens the test case. The reviewer opens the test case, comma, corresponding requirement. The reviewer opens the test case, comma, corresponding requirement. Comma, understand the requirement. Understand the requirement and start the reviewing process. So go ahead and start the reviewing process. Dana. Okay, next point. During the review process, they may identify. During the review process, we may identify some mistakes. Which are documented separately. In review comment document. Which are documented separately in review comment document. Review comments document. Dana. Done. Review comment document. Dana. Next point. This review comment document is sent to the author. This review comment document is sent to the author for corrections. Is sent to the author for corrections. Is sent to the author for the corrections. Is sent to the author for the corrections. Next point. The author goes through all the review comments. The author goes through all the review comments and does the necessary changes. The author goes through the review comments and does the necessary changes only if required. Only if required. Only if required. And only if required, and the modified test cases is sent to the reviewer, and the modified test case is sent to the reviewer to check once again. Is sent to the reviewer to check once again. Is my voice clear? Is sent to the reviewer to cross check. Nandan, it's your mistake. 1-2 people it's breaking, boss. It's your mistake. Dana. Send it back to the reviewer to cross check once again. Next point. Hey, Next point. This review process continues. This review process continues until both the author and reviewer are satisfied. Continues until both the author and the reviewer are satisfied on the correctness of the test cases. Both are satisfied on the correctness of the test cases. Both are satisfied on the correctness of the test cases. Dana. Until both are satisfied on the correctness of the test cases. Dana. Now write the last point. During the whole review process, the the team lead is kept in loop during the whole review process. During the whole review process, the team lead is kept in loop. The team lead is kept in loop. And finally, he is the one, and finally, he is the one who approves the test cases. And finally, he is the one who approves the test cases. And finally, he is the one who approves the test cases. Finally, he is the one who approves the test cases. Dana. So the team lead is kept in loop, and finally, he is the one who approves the test cases. Now write one more point. And finally, he is the one who approves the test cases. Now write one more last point. All these test cases which are written, reviewed, and approved. All these test cases which are written, reviewed, and approved can be used for test execution process. 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 Clear, guys? Copy it. Copy it. So all of you remember one thing. Every test case needs to be written, reviewed, and approved, guys. Without approval, you cannot use these test cases for execution. Okay, this is the summary of test case review process. Everyone has understood? So tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I'll continue. Still have to teach you some ethics or the template, everything. So tomorrow, 8 o'clock, people, you come, you don't come, I'll start on time and I'll continue the class. Dana? The last line, please take it from your friend Sagar Senapati. Okay, done, guys. Then everyone will meet tomorrow. Done. Bye, everyone. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I'll continue the class. Bye.